You're watching Schools Out. If you really like it, subscribe. If you really, really like it, drop us a comment.
Did anyone shit in there?
The nerds, the lesbians, the goths, the emos, the black people, the white people, the Latinos. Right.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it all the time. But sometimes it just comes out and you're like...
But why is there so much gluing in geography?
Bambi is a sex whore.
How does it feel when you dance? But the fun is over. And everyone was in a circle, dude. Welcome back to Schools Out podcast.
Hello.
We were just saying, me and Molly, we haven't been out on a night out.
We haven't got pissed together for a while, and that is like what all we did.
That was our friendship.
Yeah, because it would just be like after a gig.
Neither of us really smoke weed anymore as well.
No, we smoke weed.
Well, I don't smoke weed.
No,
you don't really.
no, I don't.
But we used to just smoke weed and get. We used to just after a gig we'd meet at like 11 p.m. for like one. For a catch-up pint. And every time, no matter how early one of us had to get up the next day, we'd have 8 or 9 pints at minimum and be absolutely.
We'd be sat there at 6 a.m.
trying to get
chatting.
Yeah. Nightmare. It was fun though.
It was so fun. I loved it.
But now we're like, you know what I mean? Seriously, in show business.
Yeah, and that was always in Manchester as well.
Yeah, I'm in London now.
In the Manchester after your gig.
But honestly, we get to, that's one of the reasons we wanted to do this, so we could see more of each other. But we're too business about it.
Yeah. We need
to
let loose.
All we're talking about is this.
Yeah, this is very business. No, we do need to let loose.
We do. What should we do then?
I'm a bit, but I don't really get. I do drink, but I can't stay. I can't stay up too late anymore. I mean, I feel like I like getting up early. I like 4 pints and bed.
Yeah, do you really constantly?
No, I got so pissed I threw up in the sink a couple of weeks ago.
When you got your Christmas tree, didn't you get? Did you fall into the Christmas tree and then got gutted about it?
Yeah, I made a hole in the Christmas tree. Yeah, actually, no, I'm not. Well, I just don't do that as much.
You don't. What should you do though to go out then? Because you don't like. We talk about this in this episode. We got Sikisa coming up. Great.
Yeah, it was such a good episode.
But we're talking about very smooth. As in we were smooth.
Yeah,
we were
not
smooth. That she's very smooth.
Smooth skin.
Yeah. But we talk about the fact that you're a rocker and I'm a raver. The more I say that, I go right where. It's a cringy thing to say. We're saying it ironically, I think. I think it's just funny.
Yeah. No, it is true. No, but I think I just like going to. I know what's a good medium for us. Well, actually, this is just what I like to do. I don't even know if you like doing this really, but you know, like somewhere like Fab Cafe where it's like just cheesy music. But then saying that, I don't think you even care about that music.
No, I can have a bit of fun.
You know, I was saying, like cricket.
I love it. Yeah, to be fair,
things like that.
I remember once. But when you say dead cheesy music that everyone knows, I remember once all your muso rocky mates were at Fab Cafe and everyone was singing this dead fast song verbatim, you know, like it was the most well-known, like it was Wonderwall, and I never heard the song in my life.
Oh, I don't know what it would have been.
It's actually a banger though. I since sort it out.
Yeah.
It was, is it R.E.M.?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the song I mean?
Yeah, which one would have been...
I need to know now. You need to remember. It's about the destruction of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, but there's a bit that's really fast. You know the bit I mean?
Yeah. I don't know the words.
And everyone was in a circle doing it like this. Your mate Billy and I was like, how do they know all that? Looking at me as well, like going, I don't fucking know. We better show them this episode then.
Yeah, I really like this one.
This is
good.
8. If you notice anything different about us.
Oh, yeah. On closed day.
It's on closed day.
On closed day.
Yeah.
But I think we look pretty good.
I think we look all right.
Yeah.
Well, did you like On Closed
Day? And I didn't even... I mean, I wanted to do On Closed Day because I really like my skirt, but then Dan was like, can't even see it. Oh, you can't even see it anyway.
But my T-shirt is actually it's bleach, got a big bleach stain on it.
And a hole.
But you know what? No, that's not a hole. That's just a bit of fluff, actually. No hole. But I quite like that it's got a bleach stain.
I like it. It's
I
very
make it
all,
thinks like I
remember
don't-
All Saints, the shop All
Yeah,
Saints. Very All
yeah.
Saints. That'd be 150
Almost looks-
quid in
yeah,
All Saints.
a bit deliberate.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, wow. Enjoy this episode. As
Yeah.
always, leave us a comment. Let us know. Yeah, if you got any guests you want us to have on,
Yeah.
things you want to talk about, anything we've missed, observations, what you think of us as well. Try and keep things positive.
I hope you like us.
Do you like us? We really.
Please don't tell us if you don't. I can't cope with that.
But if you do, if you insist, make it constructive. You know.
I just don't want any.
No, Molly doesn't, and
Yeah.
I do. But if there's any for her, let me know.
That's fine.
Privately, and then I'll subtly put it in conversation.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I
fine.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, I will be talking, and I'll be like, oh, you'll be like, what do you want for lunch? This will be off pod, and I'll be like, yeah, when we talk about lunch, maybe, Molly, could you do it like, I could get it in like
Yeah,
that.
no, that's a good idea. And also maybe like let us know what we could do together as a rocker and a raver.
Oh, yeah, for our big night out that we need to have.
Yeah.
Suggestions,
combo.
London or Manchester, or somewhere crazy.
Yeah, let's go on
Could
holiday.
commute. Yeah, we could go on holiday.
Yeah, I've always said this.
We've never been on holiday. We'd have a
No.
great time on
We would
holiday.
have such a good holiday. Yeah. But yeah, let us know.
Welcome, Sikisa! All right, welcome to the class on you, kid. It's Sikisa.
Sikisa! Hello.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
We're
Good.
well. Are you excited to go back to school with us, Sikisa?
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it was so long ago.
Did you like school?
Did I like school? I think I liked the vibe of school. Like, obviously, my friends were there. I got to
Yeah,
see them
yeah.
every single day. The teachers, they can go F themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't really appreciate them, like, making me do homework. No, who are you? Like, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
They're narcs, aren't they?
Yeah, no, that's just... Yeah. Some of the teachers were really nice, and my school actually was designed quite beautifully. Like, there was a pond, we had a swimming pool.
No way.
No, I was one of those kids that never wanted to swim. It was always, I had my period kind of vibes.
Yeah, no, I had a sick note for swimming. I never knew how to swim. I learnt as an adult.
Because my thing is that I didn't know how clean this pool was. It always looked nasty.
See, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
swimming,
yeah.
so if that was me, I'd be like, yeah, it's only a period. Like, let me in. You know what I mean?
Nah.
I loved swimming.
Did anyone shit in there?
See, this is the thing. There was rumours that people had shit like done poos in the pool. As
Oh,
well
they
as,
will have done at some
exactly,
point.
as well
Surely.
as pissed and stuff like that.
And
There
it's
was
like you get the turd out, but it's still, once it's been in the pool, there's still remnants.
That's
of
what I'm
it, you
saying.
know?
I'm not trying to get infected for no one. So
Yeah.
that was my vibe. And it was also an indoor pool in an all-girls school. So my vibe was, nah, I don't want to get in the school.
But talking about piss, I think people always piss in the pool.
You'd piss in a pool? I'm sure you would.
I feel like you would piss in a pool.
I've pissed in a pool.
I feel like you would do it today.
I've done it.
I'm
done
pretty
it.
sure you've pissed like in air.
Have you ever pissed in a pool as an adult?
Not as an adult. I
Not as
love
an
pissing in the
adult?
sea.
Yeah, the sea.
That's incredible.
That's
Right,
great.
don't get me wrong. I'm not doing it all the time. I'm not just like.
You do love
But
a rebellious piss though.
I've done it. I've
you
done it
trained me at
by
Glastonbury.
accident. Sometimes it just comes out, and you're like,
Glastonbury, we went to see. Who was that rubbish band you made me watch with you? What they
Guns
called?
N'
Guns N'
Roses.
Roses. And at the end, I went, "Oh, what was? I liked him, the one with the big hat that everyone loves." I remember saying that.
No Slash.
Yeah, but you said, I was like, if we're gonna be here, it was like 2 hours. I was like, I'll need to piss. You were like, no, just you do it in the crowd. It's awesome.
Yeah, no.
And then,
That's the
well, yeah,
vibe.
you're an absolute rocker. So this is a bit
Yeah.
of you. You're doing it in the cup and throwing it in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I'm personally not. I'm very good at holding my pee, but I've got a very good friend who last year at Download did piss in one of the massive cups and literally went
mega
to the people
pint.
behind them like, sorry, I'm just about to pee, and then just chucked it behind them.
Yeah,
Mate.
you were, you love it. You're like, you
Yeah.
just do it on the, you've got no shame.
See, I think
If
it's easier
you're
for
in a
men.
good place as
It's
well, you know, if
impressive.
you've got a good spot.
What, mentally?
You know.
mentally.
mentally.
Yeah, the judgment doesn't bother you. You know, good therapist. You're like, it's their problem, not mine. But I think you were like quite excited for me to piss.
Yeah, I was.
And you were like, have you done it yet? When are you pissing? Do you need to piss?
Yeah.
And then I was doing it in a cup, dead nervous.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
all
yeah,
these
too nervous
big
to
old
wait.
rockers around me. And you were
I'm
like,
not
he's
gonna lie.
pissing. Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't around you two when we went to Glastonbury last year. Then
Oh,
you two were just pissing at
That,
Glastonbury.
that's
yeah,
all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it is for us. Yeah. People are like, "What have you seen?" You're like, "I don't know, but I've pissed everywhere."
It was nice bringing you into my world.
I
like
know.
that.
And then I took you into my world.
Yeah, the spider.
Yeah. Do you know this is very Glastonbury centric chat? But there's a big Arcadia. It's a dragonfly last year,
yeah.
but the year before it was a big spider. And
You lived
you
under the
said you
spider.
said that you whispered in a rumor that my tent was under it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because you were just there all the time.
I know, but you took me in the rocker world, and I took you in the. We realised that Molly's a rocker and I'm a raver.
Yeah.
At our world.
But you're a rocker.
You're a
I'm
rocker.
probably both.
Oh, I like
you're no
that.
stranger to
What
the
were
rave.
you in school?
Everything. That was my thing.
Blended into different
I blended
worlds.
into everything. The nerds, the lesbians, the goths, the emos, the black people, the white people, the Latinos. We
Wow.
were everywhere. I was trying to be everywhere. I was one of those people at school where I just was like, we're gonna have some fun. Everyone have good vibes. And then there was little bits of me that was like tentative
Yeah.
to like each group.
I've noticed this with quite a few comedians.
Yeah,
actually. I think
floaters.
that's a bit of a thing.
Yeah,
like
that's it. I'm a
floaters.
floater.
We're all floaters.
Yeah.
I'm a floater.
And I suppose it is a bit of a performance, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
you know, or versions of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Because when I was in primary school, I was very much bullied. So when I went to secondary school, I was like, it's a fresh new start in it. So like, I'm just gonna come in here, just try and be authentically myself, but also try not to be a twat.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
be nice to everyone. And it kind of worked for a while. I'm not gonna lie, I was very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Wow. So
Yeah,
it's
very
almost maybe like primary school like made you really want that, because I imagine being bullied at primary, that's heavy. That.
Yeah, that is heavy.
What sort of things were they going for?
Oh, it was just one girl, to be honest. And do I still stalk her on Instagram? Yes.
Is she doing well or badly?
No.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, yes. Go away.
Is that a full name?
Yeah.
They'll bleep that out.
Yeah.
But if they'll bleep that. But if you want a full name, message us and we'll tell you.
Yeah.
Leave it in a comment and we'll
Yeah.
message you directly.
Is she doing the good in her life? No.
Yeah, she's not on the Schools Out pod.
Yeah. So
She didn't go to your high school.
No, she
You
didn't go
got
to my
out.
secondary school.
And were you the only...
You called it high school in the north.
Yeah, what do you call it? Secondary?
Secondary school.
High school, yeah,
High
or maybe
school.
secondary school.
Is that Phil Maps? Is it quite American?
American.
I feel like it's quite American
Is
saying
it?
high school.
But it was even called that. It was called... My school was called St. Patrick's High School.
Yeah.
Oh,
RC
really?
High School.
Yeah,
Roman
yeah,
Catholic.
yeah.
Was yours?
I actually think we did call our secondary.
Hume High one? Oh, yours was
Hume
Hume
Hall,
Hall.
yeah. But
Yeah,
my,
mine-
my
yeah.
school was trying to be posh. It wasn't, but it was trying to be. You know.
What was the hall? Posh.
Oh, it wasn't posh at all.
But hall just makes it seem like it's not even a full
It
school.
wasn't a hall.
Like,
It wasn't a hall. It was kind of like a house,
right.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was the only student. And there was one guy who played a different character of every teacher. It's so weird. I liked it though. Were you a good student? Like, did you behave and stuff?
I would say I was a behaved student. I really wanted to like do well in school. I obviously have ethnic parents, if you couldn't tell. And they were very much like, you have to get a good education. And I was like, I want to be a dancer. And they were like, we have to get a good education. You're going to university. And I was very much like, oh, I didn't know I was doing that.
But was
Yeah.
that like, oh, get a good education so you can fall back on it, or was that like, nah, you're not going to be a dancer, you're going to be a doctor kind of thing? What was the vibe?
It was the latter. It was either doctor, lawyer, or dead. That was the options I had growing
Yeah.
up, and we picked the lawyer one.
Because you are also a lawyer as well as a
yeah.
comedian. Yeah.
So we had no choice. We became a lawyer. But I didn't get the best grades in the world, especially when it got to A levels. But in school, I got decent GCSE levels. Like I got like 2 A's, I got like 4 B's, and the rest of them were C's. But I hated Spanish. I've now realized it's because I'm dyslexic. Didn't know that in school. And everything else was kind of like fine. I didn't really pay attention to a lot of things.
Yeah.
In school, I just kind of was like, same as I was floating with friends. I was floating in my subjects.
Yeah.
The one thing I was annoyed about was every time, like, you know, when you start a year and you get put into a class, and in terms of ranking, I was always put into like, apart when it was like history, Spanish, or geography, or French, I ended up being in like class 4 or 5, and I was like, no, this is not where
Is
I
that the
belong.
bottom one?
There's the bottom one. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is not where I belong. And I literally remember having arguments with people. They're like, excuse me, no, this is not where I belong. I look around. Do I look like I belong in here? No.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the rest of them. I don't belong in here. So I did everything I could to try and get myself out of that class every time. And it
That's
worked.
good. Teachers like that, though.
Yeah.
Would you say you were a privilege to teach?
A privilege.
Yeah. You know, when our really good kids at school, parents, even their parents used to say they're a privilege to teach. They're an
I know,
honor.
I never got
They're
that.
a joy. Were you a joy to teach?
When they talk to you at like school and
Yeah.
parents' evening.
I was
Yeah.
never a joy to
No.
teach. I think I was like an experience to teach. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I was good for them.
Yeah, but you're so likable.
Yeah.
I feel
But I
like
can
they probably
imagine-
did love you still.
But I can imagine for teachers, Dan was very much like chaotic.
Yeah, really chaotic.
Yeah.
I had different eras at school as well, you know. Like I think year 7 I was probably a joy to teach. And then year 8 I started to get a bit naughtier.
And also, you look like such a little cherub. You looked so cute. Like, they
Yeah.
must have just loved you even if you were doing everything wrong.
No, I was like, by the end I was a cocky, like I was so distracting as well
Yeah.
for the rest of the class.
I feel like everyone does that though. When you get your groove in from like year 8 or something, you're kind of like, there's certain things I can get away with now.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. And it's like worth it to
Yeah.
like make your mates laugh and
Yeah.
get in trouble. Do you know
So
what I
I
mean?
was always like the joking one at school. I was the one that people never took really seriously.
Yeah.
But you did it in a way that wasn't massively derailing everyone else's learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was the
That's there. But teachers like that though a lot, you know,
Yeah.
because you're still having fun with it.
Yeah.
And they want, I guess, if I was a teacher, I want the class to have fun because then they're more likely to learn if it's a fun space. But as long as it's, you know, about the syllabus.
Yeah.
I just think when I got from year 9 to year 10, I kind of was like, everyone seems to be enjoying themselves when I'm involved. So I'm just going to take over the classes.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of
You're doing the work. You're doing the work there.
I was like, we don't need the teacher. You've
Yeah.
got me. And he doesn't want to learn from Sikisa.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Should we have a little look at
Yeah.
Sikisa at school?
Yeah,
We've got a picture. Can
we
you
got a
remember what you
picture.
sent in?
I do. I don't know what pictures they're going to show them.
Oh my God, you are a joker. You're having a bit of fun there.
That's
Wow.
Is your uniform pink?
No, it's red. I actually still have that jumper.
And did you go to school in somebody's basement? That is like,
That's torture in the girls' school.
yeah.
You look fun. The tie is worn badly. Love
Yeah, is that in
rebellious.
lesson? 'Cause
Yeah, that's in lesson.
My school, they would not stand for a tie and collar like that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And like a necklace out.
Yeah. We were quite...
And you're allowed to wear earrings?
Yeah.
No, and it was a girls' school.
Girls' school, all
Which I
girls'
would have
school.
thought would have been really strict.
And it's a bit of a
No.
mess.
But you were fine for
It's
stuff
a bit
like
of a
that.
mess.
That
What's
was-
going on with that shelf? This school.
Yeah, that box looks like it's going to slide onto
Yeah,
you.
Ofsted. Jesus Christ.
I think this is either geography or English.
Oh, well, geography you can piss about.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it was,
yeah,
Have we talked about why is there so much gluing in geography? All I remember is
Gluing?
I always
Gluing?
remember sticking and gluing in geography, lobbing glue sticks about and highlighters. Yeah,
geography?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm sure we talked about
I
that.
think we made posters and that.
Let me know in the comments. Did you glue and stick in geography and highlight and loads of that stuff?
Were you not gluing and sticking in every class?
Yeah,
Not as much.
Are you thinking?
Not as
yeah.
much.
Are you thinking about art? Were you just thinking art was every lesson?
Yeah, well, geography is an art form in a way. Nah.
That was a bit sassy.
But then, yeah, no, I don't know why I decided to defend geography there.
But when you're in bottom,
My geography's so bad.
when you're in bottom set, you just glue and stick in
Is
every
that what you're
third.
saying? It's just because I was thick.
No, because I was in bottom set and I had maths. You'd be like,
yeah, it is true. They're like,
you'd
we
be
know
like,
we're not
draw
gonna, we
it.
know we're not gonna be able to get them to write the answer down. So let's get them to glue and stick it in.
you're just lobbing it.
Yeah.
Just highlights in certain sections. Be like, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Love to highlight her.
Yeah, and I think to begin with, in my early years of high school, I was like desperate to be in top set, and then by the end, I was desperate to be on bottom set. Because if you're like, you can just be the one who's a bit too clever but you can just fuck about.
Yeah, I actually. So
You
you
know,
were
you
saying
can
you
have
were
an
put in
absolute
the
ball in
bottom set, and
yeah.
you wanted to get out. I think the best thing was being in bottom set, but knowing you were cleverer than everyone else, because it made you feel good. Because I think I felt like that, and also I don't know if you had this at your school, but we had like foundation, like so on your GCSE,
foundation paper.
You did a foundation, which the highest mark you could get was a C. But so if you either got like 100%, you'd get a C, but it was just like dead.
Yeah. So I mean, they were basically.
I was loving that because I was like, oh, I don't have to do that.
yeah. Because my mum said, look, maths, right? You just need to get a C in it.
Yeah, so you may
So I
as
was
well
like, well, I'll just do the foundation paper then.
Yeah.
And it's honestly a doddle. It's
Yeah,
mad.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it's like year 7
I
level
almost wanna-
maths.
So maths and English and Spanish, no, maths, English and sciences, we had the foundation levels,
Oh, yeah.
but everything else was like standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
I think it was the same.
Yeah.
Maths, English, science.
But I did manage to get myself out of the bottom classes, even though there were the cool kids in there.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I just didn't want to be in there. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be seen as a dumb kid.
But
so.
the deep
Yeah.
one is the kid, it's in bottom set for everything, and they just really struggle with learning, but they're working dead hard. And then they got me and Molly bloody lobbing glue sticks in socks about the class.
Yeah.
I don't know, I tried to think of something fun to do with a glue stick then. Putting it in a sock, that does sound pretty good.
A sock is
That's
good.
what- Put
A
it in a
sock is
sock, tie
good.
it, absolutely launch it.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
just whacking it on everyone's head.
Yeah.
But bottom set is a funny mix as well because it's got the popular kids who are like being popular. Like, I don't care about work, but also like, you know, the simple kids.
Yeah.
I think that's a great mix.
See, I went with
That's quite
the kids
chaotic
that
and fun.
struggle with learning, and you
Yeah.
said
It's
simple.
Well, I was a simple kid. I'm allowed to say it, I think.
Yeah, simple on simple crime.
It's really funny because one of the people that was like regularly, I would say like the bottom sets of the classes in my school, and was also one of those like bad kids, was like think she was cool and all of this. She's now one of the biggest influencers in beauty.
No way.
Yeah. Which is
She worked
great.
it out. Go to beauty.
Yeah.
That's-
I'm like great, but also damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the.
What is she like? Is she like an Instagram?
Yeah, she's
influencer?
like massive, like a makeup influencer.
Then you're gonna get kids now at school who are like, "Nah, I'm just gonna be a beauty influencer. I don't
This
need
is the
it."
thing.
But
I
also,
think everyone's
how are you gonna
going-
know how many followers you got if you can't count? Like, there's
Yeah,
certain skills.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If your social media manager's like, "We're gonna post at 1800 hours," you're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, what's
You're
that?"
like, what time is that?
Yeah.
I feel like all the kids go into business now. That seems to be
Oh,
like.
well, it's
the-
either business or AI now, isn't it?
Oh,
Well, yeah,
well,
it's
can you
'cause
do
it-
that in
'cause
college,
I feel-
in uni and
At college
stuff?
mostly,
Right,
it's-
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
kids are certainly must be realizing now that there is no. It doesn't make any economic sense to be employed by someone else. So surely
Yeah.
everyone is striving towards working for yourself.
Yeah.
Surely, at an early age, you know.
Yeah.
That's why-
Because they weren't when I was at school, even though it was still a thing. You know.
I always tried to start my own business at school. I was
Me
always
too.
trying to
Were you selling
hustle.
sweets?
Yeah, no, I was selling like bracelets and shit.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
trying to hustle, make that
nice.
money from
Yeah,
young, make
yeah.
that money. I was trying
Yeah.
to like sell bracelets.
What,
cheap-
like Scooby?
like you know the
things?
crafted like platty ones.
Yeah.
So that's what I used to do on a weekend because she was a sad child.
No, they were not. They were really fun.
And then bring that in and then try to sell that into friends. Be like, have a little friendship basic.
yeah, but you've got to pay
Be
for
like,
it.
if you're not going to buy one for her, that means that she doesn't consider you a best friend. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Psychological. How did the bracelet sell? Did they sell well?
No. They started off really well, but obviously at a certain point, everyone it's trendy until a certain
Yeah.
point. That was the problem back in
And then
the day.
more kids are making them then.
Yeah,
They
Everyone used-
realise how.
There was always a
can get on
different fad,
to
wasn't
it.
there,
Yeah.
going on? You know?
Yeah. There was shag bands.
Oh, we never had
Oh,
those.
yeah,
'cause
what
it
were
was a
they
girls'
again?
school.
Oh, were they like an
yeah.
elasticy band?
Yeah, and if
Oh,
someone came
yeah.
up to you and you snapped it, meant that you'd had. Was it you snapped it, you'd had sex?
I don't know, but it's something bad.
Oh, they had to have
Because I'll
sex
tell you
with you
this,
or
I
something
can
bad.
feel an elasticy and then a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
It was something bad.
I
There was
think
something bad going
Trauma
on
for
there.
you.
I think it
Trauma.
meant you
Yeah.
were going to have sex.
Maybe. The prophecy was wrong. Should have bought more. Fuck. What were your teachers like? Do you have good teachers? Were they encouraging or?
My dance teacher, Miss Robbins, I'm still friends with her, which is quite nice. She was probably my best teacher. She was very encouraging. I wanted to be a dancer, and she was like, "You can do whatever you want to do," and so she was very encouraging to me.
What subject did she teach?
Dance.
Dance.
Yeah.
So did you have your own Did you have your own lesson, like your own subject, which was dance?
Yes.
Wow,
So
that's cool. Did you? You didn't have dance?
No, we did it as a section in PA.
We
didn't have like a dance teacher. It was just the same teacher.
Yeah.
We're an art. We was an art school. Was an arts and science school. So we did dance, drama, art, and music. Those subjects separately, and then we also obviously, as a science school, had obviously like science stuff.
It's mad. You forget that we do that in the UK, where people are like, "This is a technology school. This is a This is a performance school." I feel like it's not.
Nah,
they're all kind of the same.
Yeah, mine was an art one, apparently.
Was it?
Yeah.
My favorite thing is when it got slightly refurbished, when they got money, when it got changed into like an arty school, art science school, they got a grant and they built this like round, circular. I don't know what's that. Yeah, what do you fair.
Huh?
Sphere.
Ball.
Thank you. A massive ball.
Yeah.
They built this massive ball outside the principal's office.
Yeah.
And one day I was like in dance class. There's like 5 of us in dance class, and I was like, I feel like we could dance on it. Like it's massive. Why don't we just do a lot of? And our teacher was like, cool. We could make it into an arty thing. Oh. So we ended up just dancing on this massive sphere ball, like randomly, and like just playing around and messing around. And all we just saw was like the head teacher poking out, being like, looking suspicious, being like, bitches, why are you on my ball that just cost like £10,000? And then it ended
up a music video on that.
And then we made it excuse being like, oh, we're just trying to be creative and like obviously like using this as a reason why we can like showcase something. And she was like, okay, then put on a performance. And we ended up having to do a performance in the evening. So we actually had to do a brand new routine around this ball.
Wow.
Yeah, random.
That's cool.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah.
What kind of dancing?
Is that what?
Contemporary.
Oh yeah.
Contemporary. So it's all this, like, you know, when people like breathe.
Yeah.
They say when you dance, you breathe. You can feel the breath. It's all of that. Feel the breath. It's very arty-farty.
I wonder, is that how Timothée Chalamet ended up on that sphere? Do you know what I'm talking about? I knew you wouldn't. Do you?
I know what you're talking about.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's a good reference. He did some marketing on the Las Vegas sphere. Yeah.
I don't know.
He got inspired by us.
Yeah. Well, I wondered if he got caught up there. Like you did.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, well, you got to do it now.
My favourite teacher, though, my favourite thing a teacher said to me whilst I was in school was our English teacher, who was very much feminist. You could tell she was a feminist because she wore like 3/4 length skirts. She rode on a bike. She didn't wear underwear. Like she was very much,
Whoa.
Yeah. She was very
at school?
feminist. Yeah, at school.
Yeah.
Feminist.
How did you know? Did she just show a fanny?
I mean, you can tell when someone's not wearing underwear.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Was it
then.
in like a sexy way?
No.
Oh.
And like she wasn't even like old. She was
love
quite
that.
like she was like in her 30s. But she said to us one day in
Was
English.
she Mrs.? Was
Oh
her
wait,
name Mrs.?
sorry.
No, it's Miss.
Do you mean
Miss.
like a bra? No bra.
No, and pants.
Oh,
His
wow.
fanny out.
Yeah, fanny out.
Fanny out.
Feminist.
Really respect
English.
that.
One day in English, she said to us whilst we were like reading, like one of those fancy novels, if you want to put it that way. She said to us one day, "Bambi is a sex whore." That was the phrase that she said to us.
Why is Bambi a sex
And we were all like, "Why is Bambi a sex whore?" And they were like, "Disney sexualized deers," and I was like, "I don't even know if Bambi was a she or him." Like for me, Bambi's non-binary, if anything.
Yeah.
Bambi
Wait,
not a
Bambi
boy?
don't Bambi get a girlfriend?
I haven't, but I've not seen Bambi in years. Do we know?
I'm sure Bambi
happened
gets
to
a girl.
Bambi?
There's a love
did-
there's a love interest.
Did she explain? No, but did she explain why Bambi was a sex whore?
Well, like I said, she was saying that how Disney have
Because
sexualized
you
the
can't
Bambi.
just do that. You got to explain as a teacher. You can't just be like George Orwell was a nightclub bouncer and then not go into it. Like, Christ.
We have been confused for years, and we have randomly spoken about this, me and my friends who went into this class, because I'm still in contact with quite a few school friends.
Yeah.
And
That's nice.
we always bring up that one particular conversation, and we're always trying to pinpoint. Do you remember exactly why she said this? When it's come out?
It's kind of like saying Bambi's asking for it.
Yeah, and I'm
Because
like,
even if Bambi's sexualized, still calling her a whore.
yeah.
It doesn't feel very feminist, actually, does it?
Oh,
Also,
poor Bambi.
why have to specify sex whore? Like, there's lots of different types. Maybe Bambi's a whore for the ice,
Yeah.
If she's a whore, she's a whore. And sex work is work.
So your dream was to be a dancer?
My dream was to be a dancer.
Did you take that quite far?
No, because my mum, like I said, didn't really want me to do it. But
She was
I
like,
did.
do something serious
You
with your
should do
life, like
something.
be a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did do GCSE dance. I did do A-level dance. Didn't know there was like a technical side to it. You know how like
Right.
music has written exams or like has written notes. Same with dance. Who knew? So I found that out.
You've got these really fancy like ballet schools and stuff. I imagine there's so much like.
Yeah. But I did run the talent show at school. I also did teach when I was in year 10. I had to teach the year above me after my dance teacher saw me performing at a talent show. And she was like, oh, can you teach that routine till year 11 for the dance recital? And I was like, sure. I don't think these older kids are going to appreciate someone younger than them teaching them a routine. And I was correct. It was awkward as hell. I came into class to be like, hey, I'm in year 10. I'm going to teach you a routine.
Oh no, I bet they hated
And they
that.
hated me. Absolutely hated me. I literally was, for half an hour, I was dancing to myself because no one else was like, wanted to do this routine. And it's basically a routine because I've got photographic memory. So I remember.
Whoa. You can't just drop that in.
Yes, I can.
That's great. Well, you can.
Yes, I
You
can.
could do what you want, but gee, you've got a photographic memory.
I've got photographic memory.
Hey. I've never spoke to anyone who's had not about this. That's mad though, Molly. Why is everyone acting like that's normal? So you could see loads of text and you just remember it all. Must be good for your job.
No,
Surely
it's
not.
it's pictures. I can see images for me.
I can
And
fucking do that.
every picture can come back to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Even from like 20 years ago,
yeah.
you could remember like the front cover of a book or.
Or you could remember the visuals.
Visuals. Yeah.
So if can I?
What,
Because
is that
we will
also
be
like
grading
us,
you.
like,
We
you
will
would
be
remember-
grading you.
Wait, I
at
didn't
the
know
end.
if you graded.
Yeah, well, we like to
Yeah.
surprise our guests. We will be grading you at the end of the podcast. Yeah.
Do you remember what people wore? and
Well, this
stuff?
is what I was
Does
going to
that
say.
count?
Hey, there's a test here. If I give you a scenario that me and you were in, could you remember what I was wearing?
Oh, dude.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, not for Sikisa, I don't think it is.
I didn't know it was going to be a test. Now there's pressure.
Okay.
Now
But-
there's pressure.
So not really.
Well, no, basically, the photographic memory is really stuff I care about.
Right. Yeah. You use it when you kind of need to.
Yeah, what I need to. Like,
Yeah.
So it's normally dance routines or like
And when we did,
arts or like things that are, for example, I learned how to sew during lockdown, but I learned via YouTube videos because it's practically I'm better doing things practically than I am learning via book.
And you have to
Yeah.
learn visually.
Yeah.
With dance routines, then, do you remember it in like the way that you would like look at the teacher and remember how they're moving, or would it be like, because I feel like if I'm doing a dance routine, I'm thinking about the way my feet move, but I'm not like looking at my feet. I'm thinking more about like the pattern, but I'm not like necessarily looking down at my feet. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you
So I'm
mean.
thinking of like the way the pattern went, like you go to the left, you go to the right. But do you think about it like, exactly how the movement and
It's
the
the
full
move-
body movement?
It's the full body movement. So I don't think.
I don't think like that.
So I can look at something. For
Yeah.
example, like I know Britney Spears routines. And
So you can just learn from music videos. Dead
like
easily.
literally like 2 videos. I've watched it twice. And I
Got it.
yeah.
Jealous.
because you can just remember it.
Can you do
all.
abracadabra?
Yeah.
Magic as
that's
well.
sick.
Jesus, magic. Yeah.
Steps, Aaliyah.
I think
Wow.
I think talent shows were a big origin story for a lot of comedians, and I was wondering, like, let me paint you a hypothetical, okay? You've never met me and Molly before,
Yeah.
but you just all of a sudden in a room with us, and Molly's got a shotgun, and she's not saying a word, and we say, right, talent now. If you impress us, we'll let you go. What would your talent be?
It would be dancing.
Yeah.
Would it?
It would be dancing.
So
So
you
you
still back yourself as a dancer.
yeah.
That's kind of what I
yeah.
wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
one thing. That's the
wow.
one thing we can do.
And
Head
you-
to toe.
Do
we
you
can-
feel more confident about your dancing than comedy?
Yeah, literally. So I
Wow.
got into stand-up comedy because I want to be better at public speaking. Never wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah, I get
Didn't know I
that.
was gonna be good at it, but it kind of just fell this way. But dancing was always the thing that was my talent. Like, I could
Yes.
impress someone by a music came on, and everyone be like, and I'd be like, yes, bitch, yes, I can do it.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it being a hobby though? Because
But
my
you've done
boyfriend.
a lot of you've done a lot of
Sorry.
like cabaret and stuff
Yeah,
like
I do
that.
a lot
Is
of
that
cabaret
right?
stuff.
So
Yeah,
you're kind of still using that muscle, I guess.
Yeah, but you still, because my boyfriend's a really good cook. He's like the best cook ever, but he hates
is.
the idea of being a chef because
Yeah.
it takes obviously it'd be really stressful, but it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me as a
So even though you'll do some dance stuff for work, do you feel like you fundamentally like it just being how you let loose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
I
on,
love
if you're going out and
if
stuff.
I miss going to clubs.
Yeah.
I miss going out and dancing. So when I do on the rare occasion, after a Friday, Saturday night out, if I have a chance to just let loose and just get on the dance floor, I will. Like me and Kim Blight was in Glasgow the other day. She took me to this lesbian bar and we just had the best time in the world on the dance floor. Just having
I
a
wish
great
You
I
time.
could
see-
dance. I'm so
me
jealous.
too.
That is, everybody loves you if you just start doing the dance.
What was really funny is because
Yeah.
it was a gay club,
Yeah.
a queer club, Abracadabra came on.
Yeah.
And obviously the queers are going out and I'm actually doing the routine in the middle of the dance floor.
Yeah.
And people are like,
yeah.
okay.
They're-
And I was like,
they're
yes,
annoyed.
yes, they're annoyed. That's
You've
it.
annoyed them.
They are.
Yeah, because this is their space. Do you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, who's this nerd learned all the moves? That'd piss me off. No, have you seen Billy Elliot
Yeah.
film?
So good. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
it's my favourite film. And because we're grading you, can I ask you a question, Sikisa? How does it feel when you dance?
How does it feel? How does it feel when I dance?
This is the most I've gone for the grading. Yeah, really, you're doing so well. I'm sorry, I've actually gone bright red. That put you that on as
You're
well.
going to start crying
you-
thinking about Billy
I
Elliot.
just love that
now.
film
Yeah.
so much.
How does it feel when I dance? It feels liberating. It feels like I'm myself. It feels like no one else is in the room and I'm completely, honestly and utterly myself.
How does it feel when you do comedy?
Terrified sometimes.
Yeah.
Terrified.
That's if I got asked that question, because I as a kid I was desperate to be a comedian, and I watched Billy Elliot, and it made me that felt like that comedy was my dance. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
But
yeah,
if I
yeah.
got asked that question about comedy, I'd be like, quite tight in the chest.
Yeah.
I feel like
it
if
makes
I-
me need to poo.
Does it?
Yeah, I always need a nervous poo before I go
Before,
on.
but not on.
No,
Yeah.
that would be mad. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But you get that feeling just before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nervous poos.
I feel like if I lost my voice, forever, I wouldn't mind not doing comedy ever again.
Yeah.
But if I couldn't walk again, I would be completely utterly upset that I couldn't dance ever again.
You know what? I've just had an epiphany. When people ask you why you like doing stand-up, I think I've realised why I love it. Because, the second before you go on, particularly a big gig, you're like, this is fucking awful.
Yeah.
Why on earth would I want to do this every time? And then
Yeah.
afterwards, you're like, oh, it's all right, actually.
Yeah, it's like you're
and
kinda
that's quite
proving yourself
that's quite an
wrong.
exhilarating feeling.
Yeah.
You like
it
the
is.
adrenaline.
Yeah, but it can't be good for you, can it? That just constantly
It's your drug.
putting yourself in pain.
So I've just learned about, I don't know, I think everybody knows, you'll definitely know about this. This what is it called? Free solo?
I don't know.
You know these people
Sounds
that
like a
climb.
porn category.
These people that climb
Oh,
mountains
without the ropes.
Without the ropes.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they die, and some of them die,
Yeah.
but they love it for the adrenaline. And there's films about it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I only found out about this the other day, and I was quite interested in it. I was
I
interested
think
in one night, but I think comedy is a bit like that.
It is. They're like us, but they're a bit braver and not funny, I think. So they do that
Yeah,
instead.
yeah, yeah.
They got better coordination, better at PE,
Yeah.
not funny. and then do that.
But then
That's
they've got to do it for like, imagine having that feeling, climbing a mountain for 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's just horrible. I'm going to fall.
And then they also, if they keep falling, they're like, bloody hell, I'm bombing today. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not going to get to do this mountain again. Christ.
Not even.
Yeah.
I think my worst thing though, when it comes to like my association with dancing, was that for years in school, for like 5 years in school, I lied that I was good at playing the drums. I said to people that was my talent, that I could play the drums. And I even lied and said I had a band outside of school. And I don't know how to play the drums. Actually, don't know how to play it.
Did you not even have a drum set?
No, never played it, never touched it in my life.
Why? Why did you lie?
Because I just thought the drums were cool.
Yeah.
Were you
the
not a
drums
bit
were cool.
panicked about when you'd end up on the kit? Did you end up on the kit?
So this is what happened.
That's stressful.
One of my
I think I've had that exact anxiety dream where you've said you could play the drums and then you're there.
My friend
Christ.
entered me into the talent show when I was in year 10, and I didn't know she had entered me into the talent show, and it was to play the drums. And they shipped in the drum kit from a different school because we didn't have one.
What, specifically for you?
Specifically for me.
An art school, no drum.
No, we didn't have a drum kit. It's an all girls school. So they shipped in this drum kit for me to like play the drums, and I was like in a massive panic in front of like 400 people, and I was like,
That is a
not doing.
nightmare.
Yeah, I was just like,
You're playing with a band.
no, just myself.
Christ, because you have to be a pretty good drummer. Do you know what I mean?
Like they expect me to be Travis Barker or something like that.
You have to entertain on a drum
You've got to
on
be
your
doing
own.
some. You've got to be doing them and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not just keeping the beat.
Yeah, I was like, just give me a triangle, it'll be better than that.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
What did you do?
How did it
then?
go?
I ended up panicking. I ended up like having a massive like panic attack, and then
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this today. I've not prepared myself properly.
Yeah.
I'll do something else for you for the talent show, literally on the spot. Play any song, and the man played in the tech booth played Aaliyah's More Than a Woman, and I just did the video routine to that.
So you just dance your way out of it.
I did.
I feel like you've gone through life dancing your way
I
out
have.
of a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
what I
like
mean?
Surprised I've not become a stripper, to be honest.
It's like Ashley Simpson on SNL. Do you remember that? When she got caught lip syncing. So she just did like a mad, like danced off the stage.
It's a good technique, even if you're not good at dancing.
Yeah.
I
Just-
got ID for Mackie before. I didn't have ID. I was fuming. If I'd have just gone, hey.
Hey, if you just worked it out for him, he just would have just.
If anything, she's just gonna give me it so I get the hell out. Yeah, the shop. I want to find out about what the lunch setup was at your school. We both want to know that.
Yeah, did
But
you?
first, I've actually been sat on a story that's quite similar to this that I've not
yeah.
mentioned yet. I don't think I've told you about my. I was awful at musical instruments, but because I love being on stage, was desperate. So really campaigned to play the piano at the big school concert in front of all the school and all their parents.
But never
It was
played the
huge.
piano.
I'd been working away, but I'm not. You've seen me try and clap to beat. It's
Yeah.
not my thing.
Are you dyspraxic? You're dyspraxic,
Yeah,
aren't you?
incredibly dyspraxic. And just no musical rhythm. I think the two are probably connected actually. But that's, yeah, I think they definitely are because it's like dyspraxia is like means that the way it was explained to me was that your messages from your brain take a bit longer to go to your body. So if you're trying to like dance, yeah. So I'm playing a song, and I just butcher the song, and then I freeze and have a big panic, and I go, I can't do it, and it all turned really awkward. And they were.
And who were you doing it in front of?
And the music teacher came and sat next to me, whole school, all the parents,
Oh.
hundreds of people, and then everyone went, "Come on, Dan, come on," which is like nice but also horrible.
It's
then the
worse.
music teacher sat next to me, and I nailed it, and it all went. The school went mental. But guess what the song was? It was a really complex song. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Surely that's not that complex.
No, it's
How
not.
long did it take you?
Pressure got to
I
me.
think I can do that.
I know.
one.
How long did it take you to learn?
Ages. I can't do it.
That
I feel like for Christmas you should get him a mini keyboard.
you can
You
play it.
are
Yeah,
embarrassing
yeah.
your parents. What, you will never be a star. That's what was going on in my head. How was lunch at your school?
Crap. I was very happy when I got into year 10, year 11, because I became a prefect. Because became a prefect, and we were allowed to leave the building
we don't
during
like
lunch.
prefects,
Nah,
do we?
nah.
We've got a bit of a thing. That's not looking good for you.
Oh, my
there.
bad.
Yeah.
Come back.
I did get prefect for a bit.
What?
Yeah,
Molly?
but like anyone could be a prefect.
I didn't get
all
it,
my
and I wanted to be one.
Yeah, anyone could get prefect at my school, and I did it, and I remember doing it, and then it was actually really boring, so I just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were allowed to leave school during lunch hours.
Oh, to be when you were a prefect.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was work on lunch. Like you just had to stand at the door.
Was
and,
everyone
like, not let
allowed to
people
leave? Or
in.
just prefects?
Just prefects.
So, but
That's
you were an
good.
entrepreneur. Were you hustling? Like, I'll get you something. If
Yeah,
I...
that's
yeah,
what. So
yeah.
we used to go to the chip shop, get chips, bring them in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So if you wanted
yeah,
chips,
yeah.
you would get an extra like £50, 50p, like £50. Imagine me charging £50 for chips, 50p charge for the travel.
But what were the
Nice.
what were
So
the
generally the food was crap.
what were your sort of like friend group and stuff like that? Obviously, you were a floater.
I was a floater.
Were you naughty at like, what am I trying to say? Were you smoking? Were you drinking?
I
Were you
wasn't.
blazing?
No, I wasn't the smoker. I wasn't the bad one. I was always the one that was worried that we were going to get into trouble. But I always would follow my friends. So there was a parks that we would sometimes bunk classes to in the morning and hang out in the park because they wanted to flirt with one of the sets of boys from another school that was next to us. And it was I don't want to say it's a special needs school, but it was like a school that was attentive to people with needs.
That's my school was.
Yeah,
It wasn't a special needs school, but everyone there had something.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
On paper or off.
So I was always the facilitator, where I was like the middleman, where I was like, my friend fancies you, come meet us at the park at 10 o'clock.
Right. Yeah,
What, with the neuro spicy lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. What, you could speak their language? So you were like,
Again,
hey,
I was a floater.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were
I'm a floater. I can speak to everyone. I can speak to dogs, cats, rabbits.
Nice.
What do you want to speak to? I can speak to anything.
Well, did you have a favourite group though, or a favourite era?
No, actually, no. I
No.
think
If you could go back to any year, any age at school for a week, which age would you choose?
already know that. 17.
Oh, sixth
17.
form.
Sixth form, because we used to get EMA. EMA.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
The cards with you had like an EMA card.
No, we
What's
didn't even
that?
have the cards, so we used
yeah.
to get.
Hello, young person here. Include me.
It was like a bit. It was money, wasn't it?
No, so basically,
Ooh.
let me explain. Let me teach the children. We would get £30 a week put into our bank account if we attended all of our classes in sixth form, and then at the end of semester, if you went to all your classes, you would get a bonus. So
I remember EMA, but I don't think I was connected to going. Oh, maybe you didn't get it if you didn't go to school. I don't remember that bit. Of
yeah,
it.
so the thing is,
I don't remember a bonus either.
How much
yeah,
is
we-
the bonus?
I think the bonus was like 150 quid or something like that.
a week?
No way.
No, for if you went to the whole like month, you had that on top of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is with our sixth form is that we had just had a sign-in sheet. So all you had to do was like, if you didn't turn up and you wanted to get your EMA, you just get someone to sign in for you.
Yeah.
So it was the most stupidest. And all you had to really do is be like, hey, dude, I need you to sign in for me. I'm not going to be there. Cool.
But, Sikisa, right, I've given you, this genie out the lamp has given you the opportunity to go back in time for a week, and you've just chosen the option that gets you
Skip 30 quid a week.
150 quid for the month. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're using this power.
I am, because also I was the cool kid in sixth form. I used to hang out with...
Now I get into it.
Yeah, it's a good era that
It
'cause
is
you
good.
start drinking and doing stuff, going to town and
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was the cool kid. I
Could you
used
wear
to-
your own clothes?
We used to
then?
wear our own clothes.
Yeah.
I used to hang out with a couple lads, and we were the popular kids in school. We used to sit at the back of the bus, and people move out the way and gave us the back of the bus.
Yeah.
And also, I was still doing subjects that I enjoyed, which was like dance, did dance at A level, English, and maths. So I was just like, I didn't know what I
you
wanted to do in
cope-
my future.
Did you cope in English all right with a teacher that wore underwear? Was that all right? Was that?
That was absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
Also, I had my first like proper boyfriend when I was 17.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm getting money and love.
Money.
No dick.
Love. Lots of dick. Should we agree?
What year would you pick?
I don't know.
I think I'd go with the same.
But I would.
Because I
no,
went to
I would.
college,
Do
so
you know what?
I left school. So I had a bad time at school. But when I went to college, it was like new era. I got hair extensions. They
If it was
looked
just
good.
You
for a
got hair
week-
extensions.
I got hair extensions when I went to college because I always had like short hair in school and I'd have it like spiky and weird and I'd just grown it out and then I got all these hair extensions and I looked quite like feminine for the first time really, but I'd like backcomb them, make them
'Cause
fun.
The first concert I ever went to was when I was 17 in sixth form. So
Oh, yeah.
it's got like a nice era for me. But also, I tell you what was really interesting for me is that I've been back to the school since to give them a talk about Careers Day,
Oh, that's my dream.
and they've
That's your dream.
Yeah,
And
to
they
go back
basically-
as a successful person.
Yeah. You
And
could,
being
you
there.
could now.
It's a block of
my
it's a
cousin
block
goes
of
there
flats now.
yeah, my cousin goes there now. She's 15,
That's cool.
so she goes there now.
I think if I
Yeah.
could go back in time, go on. So say what you're gonna say.
No, I'm saying it's just weird. It was weird turning up
Yeah.
because I still drove to the school, parked my car, came out. The building's been changed. Everything's changed. All the buildings because it's brand new.
Is the sphere still there?
The fair's still there
Yeah.
though, but the actual assembly hall still looks the same. That's where the talk was. And I was sitting outside, being like, where am I meant to go? Because everything looks different. I couldn't get my bearings. And this man goes, Sikisa, and I'm like, hey, and he goes, oh, it's me. And I can't remember exactly what his surname was, but it was like Mr. Paul or something like that. I was like, oh yeah, I remember you. He was the assistant English teacher, like the English head of year English teacher. I was like, oh, cool. He's like, you're coming in for the talk. I was like, I've been watching you on YouTube. I've seen your bits. You can call me Mark. I was like, no, I'm going to call you Mr. Paul. That's your name, innit? That's your name. That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went and did this talk, and it was really weird because I put Sikisa, my full name as well, because I was like, why's my full name behind me when I just go by the first name?
Yeah.
But my full name behind me said lawyer and comedian, and I realised that people were YouTubing me whilst we were talking.
Did you not do your Twix joke?
No, I did not do my Twix joke. 'Cause I literally said in this talk, my jokes are not appropriate for your age limit.
Yeah.
My jokes are not appropriate for you lot.
This has been great, Sikisa, but the fun is over. We are going to grade you now.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm noticing, I don't know if you're going to be happy with this, the way things are going to go, but...
Molly, I will just say I love you, and this outfit is banging right now.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I mean,
that
I'm,
does work on
no,
both
but
of us.
I don't know what you're on about. This
And don't
isn't
forget,
going
Dan, I talked about your hair earlier. It's banging today.
Thank you. You actually didn't say that.
No, well, right, okay. Talent.
You could
A
leave
star.
A-star, really?
Talent.
Okay.
Photographic
Can you
memory.
explain?
Dancer.
Yeah, but she couldn't
The sphere.
She couldn't really prove it, could she?
I could do it. We could do a Britney
No,
Spears routine right now.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the sphere as well, and also that impassionate speech about how you feel when you dance. I'm happy to give an A-star for that. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you've kind of won there already because that's the one thing you cared about at school was dancing. So you've done well there.
Yeah.
Teachability. If you're a teacher, pretty good to teach.
Yeah.
Laugh.
You were in the bottom one, but you worked hard, got higher. Teachers still remember you, buzzing off you, invited you back to school. A-star, I'd
It is
say.
an A-star.
Yeah.
It is an A-star. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
killing this.
Good
Christ.
scandals.
But not involved in enough for me. They're all other things.
Oh,
other
you
people.
want
Bit more drama, a bit more of a checkered
I will allow
past.
that. I will allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll give a B there.
B?
Yeah, B for sure.
Friends,
Friends.
Floater, popular, got on the bus.
And also, you'd be coming to my school and getting me pussy.
Yeah, that is
I'm gay
impressive.
now, but I really wanted to see what one looked like at the time. So
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm pretty A-star
A-star.
for that as well. Then.
Okay, so the B would bring it to an A.
An A?
we
Total
saying an
grade?
A?
I'm happy with that.
Sikisa getting an
Hey.
A.
Yay!
That's good. That's not easy, is it?
No.
Either. That's not
It's
easy
not,
at all.
Not at all.
I'm such a suck up.
What would you like to? Have you got stuff to plug?
Yeah, let's plug away.
Crack on.
When
Where's
is this
your
coming
camera?
out?
This is your camera. Give him it.
Hey, follow me on social media, which is Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. It is Sikisa Comedy, Sikisa. I have a YouTube special out called Life of the Party, which is basically the name of the show. And it's all about having a good time and living your best life. So follow it and watch it on YouTube. I'm going to be doing brand new shows, and I also will have a brand new podcast out. Watch out for it. Also, if you love wrestling, listen to the Wrestle Club UK podcast.
Wow, that was so good. I knew you'd be good at that. Can we just have the whole pod, just Sikisa plugging shit? Will you do some of ours? Molly, what have you got going on? Are you going on tour?
I've got a tour.
When is the tour?
God.
See what I mean? We haven't plugged anything on this. I don't think we have.
Okay, go and watch Molly McGuinness' show. It's called Slop. It's going to be all around nationwide, around the UK. Yeah. Get your tickets now. Who doesn't love a little bit of slop?
Yeah, slop. The show's called Slob.
Oh, who doesn't love a slob?
I like slob.
I like slob. That's the next one.
I think do the next one and then use that. We'll cut that up and use that.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Thank you so much, Sikisa.
Thank you.
Guest. Pleasure coming back to school with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have you enjoyed this episode of the Schools Out show?
I'm so sorry. We won't believe what I was thinking about then.
If you enjoyed this episode of the Schools Out show, then... Okay. If you enjoyed this episode of the Schools Out show, then...
Please, go ahead. Subscribe to Mike Drop Studios. Give us a little like. And also send us some stuff. You like that?
Yeah.